Hey guys, I'm Colleen and I'm your FitForm trainer for today. And I've got a really great upper body workout for us to do from home. You don't need a ton of time to get this done. And depending on how much time you have, if you need to get rid of one of those rounds and just get in 1 to 2 rounds, you do whatever you've got time for. I've put together a workout that's really dynamic, it's really functional, it's gonna hit every single aspect of our upper body. So we're gonna be hitting arms, shoulders, chest, back. Our core is going to be engaged the entire time. So really everything from the waist up is going to be working today. And then what I'm going to do is show you how to take a few of those exercises that you will be a pro at by the time you're done and how to put them together to do a really cool superset. So those supersets are great when you're in a time crunch and you don't have a ton of time, but you want to make sure that you're hitting as many muscle groups as you possibly can in the shortest amount of time. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with exercise number 1, which is a bicep curl, nice and easy. I'm gonna count you down as best as I can while I'm cueing your form, and then we're just gonna power through, complete all of our reps, and end with that superset. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so I'm gonna have you go ahead and step onto your FitForm machine. You wanna make sure that your feet are centered in your platform. And depending on where you're at in your fitness journey, you might need to play around a little bit with your resistance. All of our bodies are so different. We're at all different stages in our journey, and so you can adjust and tweak as needed. I want you guys to feel like you're working. You want to make sure that you know that you're feeling that resistance, but you don't want it up so high that you cannot get a proper full rep in, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and start with a bicep curl. So go ahead, look down at your feet. You wanna make sure that you're centered on that platform and you've got a nice solid base. All of your weight is going to go in your heels, and you wanna make sure that you've got a little tiny bend to the knee, just enough to make sure that you're not locking out those legs, okay? So soft knees. We're gonna take palms facing away from the body, shoulders are rolled back, and we're just gonna pull straight up. All right, so I want you to feel that resistance in your bicep, keeping those arms nice and tight to the body, making sure they don't float far away. I'm gonna have you give me 5 more. In 5, 4, 3, squeezing those biceps at the top of the rep. Last one. Good job. Our next exercise, I'm gonna have you hinge just slightly at the waist. So what I mean by that is we're going to send the booty out away from us, soft little bend in the knees, chest is going to stay lifted. So on this hinge, a lot of times we'll see the spine rounding out. We don't want that to happen. So pull the shoulder blades back and the chest up, booty is back, belly button is pulled in nice and tight to the spine, and we're just gonna pull straight back. Now on this one, I want you to squeeze those triceps, the backs of the upper arm, every single time you come up into that row. So again, we're keeping the arms nice and tight to the body, nice and narrow. Here's 5. In 5. In 4. Exhaling as you pull up. 3, 2, last one, squeeze at the top. You got it, bring it all the way down. Okay, deep breath. I'm gonna have you hinge again. You guys will be hinging pros by the time you're done. Soft little bend in the knees, belly button pulled in nice and tight. Once again, chest is lifted, shoulder blades are rolled back. We're gonna have our palms facing each other this time. Okay, and what we're gonna do is pull straight up, away from the body. And I wanna make sure that those hands stay shoulder height, so they're not coming up any higher than your shoulders. Every time you are squeezing those shoulder blades together, like you're trying to grip a pencil in between your shoulder blades. Give me 4 more, just like that. In 4, 3, exhaling as you lift. 2, last one, squeeze at the top. Good job, slowly lower down. All right, so we've got a tricep kickback. For that one, again, you guessed it, you're gonna hinge at the waist. So you wanna come down just slightly. You're gonna drop the chest just enough so that you can get a nice extension through the arm, okay? We still wanna keep that nice proud chest and those shoulders rolled back. But what you're gonna do is keep the hands facing in towards the body, and you're gonna bring them up real close to the armpit area, all right? So they're right here, everything's pulled in tight, belly button's pulled into that spine, booty is back, chest is lifted, and we are going to reach the arms straight back, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we're not moving the elbows or the upper arm. All right? So keeping those arms nice and narrow, nice and straight to the body. Squeezing those triceps at the top of every single rep. Give me 4 more. Here's 3. Last one, I want you to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top, lower down. Good job. We've got 1 more. I'm gonna have you completely turn your body around on this one. You're gonna grab your handles. Palms are going to be facing away from the body, away from your machine. Again, soft little bend in the knees. All the weight is going to be in the heels. And you're gonna bring those arms up so that the upper arm is parallel with the floor, okay? What I like to call goalpost arms. And we are going to press straight up away from the body, using those shoulder blades to really drive those arms straight up to the sky. Exhale as you lift. Here's 5. Give me 5 more. 3 more. Chest is open, chest is proud. And bring it back down slowly. Good, control that lower. And you've made it. We're going to repeat that entire set 2 more times. So you stick with me for as long as your schedule permits. And then at the very end, we've got that superset coming up. So now that we know what's coming, we kind of know what to expect, I want you guys to look down at your resistance, ask yourselves, can I bump it up a little bit? Can I challenge myself a little bit more on this next round? Or am I already shaking? Am I already sweating? Am I able to get a full rep in every single time? If the answer is no, just go ahead and dial it down just a little bit. If you're ready to pump it up, crank that resistance a little bit and let's get to work, all right? So we've got that bicep curl again. Remember to set yourself up properly. Weight is in your heels, soft little bend in the knees. You are pulling straight up, squeezing those biceps every single time. Here's 5. And I want you to exhale as you pull up. In 4, 3, last 2, make them count. Squeeze those biceps. Last one, hold it right here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good job, lower down. All right, we've got that hip hinge. Here it is, hinging, chest is open, arms are nice and tight to the body, palms are facing each other, we're pulling straight back. We're squeezing those triceps at the top every single time. Here's 5. Give me 3 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Here's your last one. Hold it at the top, squeeze. Good job, lower back down, you've got it. Roll those shoulders back, reset the body. We're gonna hinge the waist. We've got those flies. So hands are nice and close. We're gonna pull straight up. Remember, just shoulder height. Here we go. Chest is open, chest is proud. You are squeezing those shoulder blades every single time, like you're gripping that pencil, making sure it doesn't slide out every time those arms come up. Give me 5 more. In 5, 4, 3, I sure feel my shoulders. Do you guys? Last one, I'm gonna have you hold it just a little bit. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job, bring it down. Stand it up, roll those shoulders back. Nice work. All right, again, here's our hip hinge. If you guys can master this hinge, it's gonna make your life so much easier every single time you're doing your upper body exercises. So we're gonna hinge just slightly, chest is open, shoulder blades are rolled back, tucked into those back pockets. We've got that tricep kickback. So you're gonna bring those hands up to your armpits, right? Belly button pulled in nice and tight. Are we ready? We're gonna go straight back. Good, fully extending those arms. Keeping the upper arms as still as we can as we extend that forearm and the hand straight back. Give me 5 more. In 5, in 4, 3, squeezing those triceps. 2, last one. I'm gonna have you hold it for just a moment. Good job, bring them down. Roll those shoulders back. We're gonna turn the body away from the machine. We've got that overhead press. All right, make sure you set it up properly, set yourself up for success every single time. And we are going to get those arms straight up. Weight is in the heels, pressing straight up away from the body. Exhaling as we lift. Here's 5. Fully extending those arms straight up. And last one. Good job. All right, that was round 2. We're gonna do one more round, and then we're gonna hit that superset. Last round, final round. I want you guys to dig deep for this one, okay? So we should be sweating in areas, feeling a little bit tired. I'm definitely sweating already. I want you guys to make this last round count, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit tired, a little bit fatigued, I want you to dig deep and really make sure that your form is your focus on this one. We're not powering through on speed. That's not our focus, okay? So I want you guys to remember all of those form cues that I've coached you on thus far, and it's like this is our final round. This is our time to shine, okay? So let's hit that perfect posture for that bicep curl. Weight is in the heels. You remember, booty is back, soft knees. Here we go. Pulling straight up, squeezing those biceps. Shoulder blades are rolled back. Exhaling as we lift. You got it. Give me 5 more. Last 2. On that last one, we are gonna squeeze at the top. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job. Bring it down. Nice work. All right, we're gonna hinge at the hips just slightly. Good job. And we're gonna row straight back. Remember, you wanna keep your chest open and proud on this one. Shoulder blades are rolled back, and you are lifting straight up with the backs of the arms. Here's 5. Keeping those arms narrow to the body. Last 2. Hold it on this last one. Good job. Bring them down. Reset the body. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to hinge one last time. Arms are coming straight out to our sides. All right. Deep breath. Here we go. So your core and your lower body should not be moving at all. All the magic is happening in those arms, those shoulders, the back, and the chest. Exhale as you lift. Give me 5 more. Last 2, and I'm gonna have you hold that last one. You know I am. Here it is. Good job. Bring it down. Stand it up. Roll those shoulders back. We've got our overhead press it. Nope. We've got tricep kickbacks. All right. So we want to make sure all the weight is in those heels. Chest is open. Hands are going to come up to the armpits. We're going to keep the upper body totally still, and we're going to fully extend straight back. Good job. You're halfway there. Give me 5 more. In 5, 4, 3, squeezing. Last 2, hold that last one right here. Good job, bring it down. All right, turn the body away. We've got that last round. Overhead presses, weight is in the heels. Soft little bend in the knees. Palms are facing away from the body. And we're gonna start pressing up. Here's 5. And I'm gonna have you give me 5 more. Full extension through the arms. In 3, all the way up. In 2, last one. Bring it down. You made it. All right. If you feel like you've got a little bit more in you, you're gonna meet me right back here for the superset. We're gonna string a few of those exercises together into one really cool circuit, and then you're gonna be done. All right, guys, I promised you a really cool superset. My arms are already starting to burn, so that's always a great sign. We're gonna take a few of those exercises that we just did. We're gonna string them together to make one really cool move. And it's a really great way when you're short on time to hit as many parts of the upper body as possible with one movement. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves set up on our platform, and all of the same form cues are going to apply. So we're gonna wanna make sure we give ourselves a nice stable base. Weight is in the heels. We're gonna start with a bicep curl. So I'm gonna walk you through it first, and then we'll put it all together as a team, all right? So bicep curl comes first. Then we're gonna take it straight out into that fly. We're gonna come back down, we're gonna go into that row. And then while we're here, we're just gonna take it all the way through to that tricep kickback, okay? So there's 4 moves all strung together into one. So it's bicep, lateral raise, row, tricep kickback, okay? Here we go. Biceps, lateral raise, row, triceps. Bring it back in, here we go. Woo-hoo! I always forget how much I sweat for these upper body movements until I'm right in the middle of them. They are no joke. Here we go. Biceps, lateral, row, triceps. Good job, you're almost halfway there. Here's your row and your triceps. This next one makes 5. You're halfway there. You got it. Bicep squeeze, lateral lift, row, hold it, triceps. You got it. Give me 4 more. Beautiful. Here's your last 3. Make them count. Make them your strongest yet. Make sure you're breathing. Super important. We don't need anybody falling over, knocking themselves out. Use your breath to assist you every single time you lift. Good job, biceps. You got it. Row back. Triceps. I'm gonna have you give me 1 more. Why not, right? We're here. Let's do it. Here's your row. Clean, strong. Squeeze those triceps. Bring them back down. Stand it up. You made it. You guys, good job. You hit every single part of your upper body. Biceps, triceps, posterior deltoids. Those are those beautiful shoulder caps we all want for tank top season. Shoulders, chest, lumbar spine. You hit it all. Good job. I hope you guys remember these moves. You can pick and choose your favorites, string them together to make your own upper body workout, and then see if you can get creative on a superset of your own. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you again.